If I were teaching a student how to look at 43, take away or subtract 27, I would first prompt or probe them to build 43 using the base 10 blocks. Most likely, if they had knowledge of tens and ones, they would use 4 tens and 3 ones. That would be 43. And then I would ask them to subtract 27. If the student didn't know what to do, I would prompt and probe. And even if they did know what to do, I would ask them to explain as they went through the process their thinking so that I could see if their knowledge was conceptual or procedural. So if they look here and have 3, I would ask them, could they subtract 7? And their answer would most likely be no, which would lead us to determining what we could do. If they didn't know that they could come over here and make some exchanges, I would then prompt and probe by asking them the value of each one of these tens. Hopefully they would know that the 10, 1 10 equals 10 ones, and I would, so that they could see it, prompt and probe, or I may demonstrate for them how we could take 10 ones, placing them beside this 10, hopefully helping them to see that each of these have the same value. They both equal 10. So then I would lead or guide, prompting and probing, an exchange of one of these tens for 10 ones, placing it over here, and we would add our 10 ones to our 3 ones to know that we had 13. And our original problem is to subtract 27. So we have 13, and we're going to take away 7, or subtract 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. But we're not finished. We've only taken away the 7. We would need to take away 20. Again, if the student did not know to do this, I would prompt and probe by asking what is the value of each one, and we would determine that we could take away or subtract 20. And that would leave us with 110 with a value of 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones with a value of 6. So 110 and 6 ones is 16. Something else that I would be mindful of, in the original problem, 43 take away 27, depending on where the student is conceptually, what they've been exposed to in the instructional cycle, their previous knowledge, if I ask them to take away 27, they would come over here and take away the 20, and I would just watch and facilitate just to see if they would know exactly what to do and how that might look. And again, hopefully they would, or I would have to prompt and probe the equal value of 10 of these ones to make the exchange so that we could finish out the subtraction to get 16 as our difference. Also, we could think about breaking our numbers, 43 and 27, decomposing those numbers into friendly numbers, thinking about tens first and then ones. So different strategies, and I would try to move from the traditional way to then thinking about other methods where students could use reasoning and logic.